Over the next 7 days, I'm becoming the most notorious serial killer in Red Dead Redemption 2. You almost saw me. And I'm going to be taking inspiration from one of the scariest killers in fiction, killing one person for each of the 7 deadly sins. Like greed, an excessive selfish desire, or pride, a sinful self-exalting. And to make things even harder, I've installed some of the most realistic mods RDR2 has to offer. From working a real job, dying to one gunshot, and so much more. And if I die once, this video is over. All starting with gluttony, the overconsumption of anything to the point of waste, which includes being drunk. I have to kill him now. The sun's coming up. And with how hard this challenge is, I couldn't leave anything to chance. Because if even one person witnessed our kill, that could mean the end of this challenge. Alright, here goes nothing. That was terrifying. And since I just spawned in, I had no weapons, which would make this kill a whole lot harder. Come on. Oh no, don't see me. And in the worst moments, someone walked by, but did he see me? Oh my god, we got him. Now comes the hardest part. Escape. Oh no. She alerted the law. He's right around the corner. I gotta get out of here fast. Oh no, the lawman's catching up. Oh, the train. Perfect. Now my only hope was to jump onto the train before I was arrested. Come on. Make it. Yes. Oh, we did it. That was way too close. The train took us all the way to Emerald Ranch, meaning for now, we have escaped. But we still have 6 more kills to find out if we can really complete this challenge. Moving on to our next sin, lust. Uncontrolled or excessive sinful desire. Let's see if they're home. And I was at the perfect place.
Well, come on in.
Sure, I'll come inside. Now, this may seem like a normal husband and wife who kindly invited me inside for dinner, but it turns out they're actually brother and sister. What is going on, bro? But I returned under the cover of darkness, and with me still not having a weapon and 2 people inside with a knife and a gun, this would be a hard kill. So, in order to complete this sin, I'd have to use the element of surprise. Hello?
What? You again?
Oh, no. Dodge. Choker. Choker. Almost dying to the wife with a knife. The husband with a gun was coming downstairs, ready to end this challenge. He's coming, bro. Just die, bro. And while I was able to take out one, I was now left inside a house, unarmed, with a man and his revolver, ready to kill me. I have to sneak around. And just in case you forgot, one gunshot in this challenge will kill me. He's coming. I have to act. Come on. Nice swings, nice swings. I soon realized my mistake in fighting a man 2 times my size with just my fists. But that's when I remembered that he dropped his gun and I couldn't take another punch. I had to get to it. Come on, throw him. Get away. Pick it up, come on. Oh. Oh, we did it. I was way too close. As you can see, I'm 1 hit away from death. At least we have a knife now. But that's another kill completed, bringing us 1 step closer to completing this challenge. So let's see if we can complete our next sin. Greed. An excessive selfish desire for more than one needs, especially wealth or power. And to avoid almost dying again, I decided to work in the Saint Denis bar so that we could get ourselves a gun. Don't mind me, sir, just cleaning. And with my newfound cash, I tried to buy a gun, but it turns out the prices were very high, which is strange, considering there's an illegal poker game upstairs. I'll be back for you. So, I decided to steal a gun from the train. Alright, come on. There should be a guard right back here, all alone. Yes, yes, yes. Push him off. Oh no. Throw him. Jump. Here we go. I got my gun, but unfortunately someone witnessed my crime, putting the town on lockdown, which means I'd have to sneak past multiple lawmen on high alert to make it back to the gunsmith. Shit, one's coming down the street. Hide. And with each kill, my bounty increases by $100, which left us with a bounty of $400 after my last kill, meaning that if anyone saw me, I was done for. Across the street. Oh no, that's when someone saw me, and they all began coming my way. Run to the gunsmith. But luckily, I was long gone before they found me, and now it was time to complete this sin. Put your hands up, put your hands up. With lawmen swarming outside, this was risky. Alright, let's go upstairs. This would be a very hard kill. Come on. Oh, shoot him. After that gunshot, cops would be swarming upstairs, and I'm all out of ammo. I had to be quick. It's time to face retribution, boys. But with the time I took, cops were right outside. See me. shit, shoot him. My only choice was to run across the rooftops in hopes of escaping. Shit, here comes a cop. And just as I thought I lost him, a cop began climbing the ladder, ready to end this challenge. Come here. Goodbye. And after that close call, I was able to flee town, avoiding detection, completing our third kill. Taking us to our next sin, sloth, a lazy neglect of one's responsibilities. And I found just the guy. And while this may seem like an easy kill, it would end up bringing us the closest to the end of this challenge so far. Sure, I'll give you $1. You see, this blind man will give the player a prophecy every time you pay.
Just as evil begat evil your whole life long, so good may beget good.
But he doesn't do much else. I'm gonna leave you alive for now. Beginning to like the man, I decided to sleep on killing him, hoping to find a better target. Oh no, bounty hunters. And while this challenge has been successful so far, it would only get harder from here, thanks to our growing bounty. I don't think they see me. I have to get to my horse, bro. You have to be so far away. He's literally right next to them. But unbeknownst to me, these bounty hunters had bloodhounds, meaning it was only a matter of moments before they caught me. Oh no, they're coming, bro. Run. Run. I fortunately managed to kill most of the horses, but I still had one left on me. I can't aim without a crosshair, bro. He might get me. No, my horse. Kill him. Come on. How am I gonna complete this challenge? And unfortunately for the blind man, after almost getting killed, I was taking no more chances. Law are coming. Someone saw me. Fortunately, they didn't find me. So I quickly rode south. And with our last kill, we are officially over halfway through this challenge. But things would only get harder from here. Moving on to our next sin, wrath. Intense anger or self-righteousness in response to injustice. The next sin is a lot creepier than the last few, because under the Rhodes gunsmith there's a man being held prisoner by a deranged father.
Mister, I've been trapped down here.
And the reason he was wearing that outfit was because his captor's son died in an accident, and in an attempt to hold on to his memory, he kidnapped an innocent man. Show me what's downstairs, bro. Forcing him to act as his dead son. What is going on down here? This is the room where the man was kidnapped for many years. We can assume since he was a young boy. Get out of here, bro.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me. I just miss him so much. I'm so sorry.
It's too late for apologies. You just count yourself lucky that I don't kill you for what you did.
Unfortunately for him, he wouldn't be forgiven by his captive. Or me. Alright, come on, man. I can't stab him, what the fuck? Oh, what the? He hit me, what the? It was gonna be nice, but now he's getting hung. And with that, we completed our 5th kill, inching closer to the end of this challenge. Moving on to our second last sin, envy. The jealousy suggesting God favors others. 1 ticket, please. And I decided to go to the theater because there's a high chance of a nasty heckler spawning. And after watching multiple acts, interesting, I finally heard the heckler in the crowd trying to ruin a beautiful performance.
You're pulling my leg. This is a bunch of dang boulder dash.
That's pretty envious. So I waited till the show ended and followed him outside. Here we go. But in these last few sins, the kill was only half the challenge, because with how much our bounty had grown, escape would be much harder. Alright, run. They're gonna be on us so fast. I was desperately trying to avoid any lawmen, when suddenly a passerby ambushed me. What's he doing? There's a random civilian trying to kill me. They're right behind me now. And after being delayed, my only chance was to run to the rooftops in hopes of losing them there. Climb. Where they see me. With them right on my tail, I could only hope to survive, let alone escape. And faced with a risky jump, I decided to gamble it all. Oh my god! Oh my god, we made it. We can rest for a moment, but I couldn't hide up here forever. So, I eventually had to make my way down, very carefully. There's no other way I have to jump. Maybe I can land on that sign and take less damage. Shit. I'm hurt bad. Limping and 1 hit away from death. I had to escape from the city before they found me. They're on me. This might be it. Come on, my horse, it's right there. Come on. And while I was able to make it to my horse, I still had to escape. And they also managed to get their own horses. He's right behind me. And unfortunately for me, one decided to chase. Why can't I use my rifle, bro? I'm gonna have to jump off. I can't use it. Come on. Get him. Kill him. Oh my god. Oh, but somehow we were able to scrape out of that situation. I quickly looted the cop because after escaping we have officially completed our 6th kill, bringing us to Valentine where we'd face our final challenge. Everything comes down to this final sin: pride. A sinful self-exalting of personal ability or glory rather than God's sovereignty. And the perfect target presented itself in Valentine. Sheriff Malloy. He has been a possible target for each one of these sins, making him the perfect final target for this video. And because I could easily kill him and ride away, for our final challenge, I decided to implement a new rule, where after I kill him, I would have to survive in Valentine for 10 minutes before I am allowed to leave, meaning I will have to survive onslaughts of lawmen trying to kill me. It all comes down to this: will we be able to complete this challenge and prove that Red Dead Redemption 2 is still a great game, or will we fail at the final hurdle and be forced to delete this game? Well, let's just find out. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who will win? Scariest serial killer or dozens of lawmen, each wave increasing in size? Alright, here we go. He's right inside. Right before this final challenge begins. If you have been enjoying this video so far, like and subscribe. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Start the timer. Alright, we're gonna have to find somewhere to hold down. Shh, they're already here. Shoot them. Oh, that was already way too close. Alright, this place works. If I wanted to survive, I had to find somewhere safe to hold down. Because with one shot killing me, even just one person sneaking behind me, could mean the end of this challenge. They're coming fast. Thank God I got this shotgun, bro. Slowly chipping them down. And just like that, the challenge could have been over. Considering how much I was struggling with the first wave, it wasn't looking good that the next waves would only be bigger and stronger. Shit, they're overrunning me. I have to run. And with their numbers, it forced me to run out of cover into the open, in hopes of finding anywhere safe. They're right behind me. Hotel. Perfect. Get inside. Alright, it's time to hold this place down. We're almost halfway down this timer. Just hold on, bro. And with the location change, I was able to clean up the last few enemies. Okay, I think that's the first wave down. I'm gonna take this time to loot them for ammo because this is truly about survival. Got 4 minutes left. My horse is right there. I'm about ready to go. I'm getting close. And just as I was beginning to relax, the second wave began riding into town. Oh shit. Get inside. 3 minutes left. Come on. I'm gonna have to hold them in this doorway. Unfortunately for me, unlike the last wave, these lawmen decided to flank. Shh. Oh, he almost got me. I have to move. They're surrounding me. Alright, down here. This might work. I have 2 minutes left. Inching closer to being able to flee, I began to get impatient. Peeking angles which were far too dangerous. I have to just clean these up. They just keep coming. 60 seconds. Come on, bro. 30 seconds. Alright, we're so close. And it was during these last few moments that I began to reflect on how far we've come. From being chased out of Valentine, almost getting killed by an incest couple, putting a town on lockdown twice, killing a blind man and a deranged father, against all odds, almost killing one person for each of the 7 deadly sins. So, will we be able to complete this final sin, or will we fail at the final hurdle? Oh no, here they come. Oh my god, bro. And just like that, we unfortunately failed to escape, bringing an end to this challenge, unable to complete pride. Not every story has a happy ending, but maybe the person who committed the sin of pride was me. So close to the end, I decided to make it harder for myself, but that's up to you to decide. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. We're so close to 10,000 subscribers, so it would mean a lot to me if we can get there for Christmas. Also join my Discord server, link in description.